Hey, it's Chris, and welcome to the 100,000 subscribers studio tour. I promised this a long time ago. Things are gonna look a little bit different than you're used to because I switched it all up just because it needs to change every now and then. But thank you to everybody who has become a subscriber, who supported the channel. You guys are amazing. Let's get into it. So right behind me is two bookshelves filled with all kinds of various stuff that I usually just use to like put into shots. It's not really stuff that, I don't usually film against this. I am right now, obviously, but this is like the only time. Before we actually get into it, let me take a minute to mention today's sponsor. I know you're familiar with Amazon Alexa, but I'm guessing you don't know about Alexa Skill Blueprints yet. Skills are like apps for Alexa, and Skill Blueprints let you use templates to create your own personal Alexa skills in just a couple of minutes. So you can make custom games or unique stories, all kinds of stuff, and there's literally no limit, so you can make as many as you want. I've got a first-gen Echo here in the studio, and I tried making a few personalized Alexa skills, and it was super easy. The three I tried out were the inspiration, facts, and Q&A blueprints. So to make your own Alexa skill, pick a template to edit, name it, and then ask Alexa to open that skill. Pretty simple. Here's what it sounds like in action.
Alexa, open Chris's inspirations.
Here's a thought, do or do not. There is no try. From Yoda, more inspiration?
Yes.
I got two choices when I do this. Make moves or make excuses. From Andy Mineo, would you like another thought?
So that's a look at Alexa Skill Blueprints, and now let's jump back into the studio tour. Yeah, I keep a bunch of camera stuff in here, just like spare camera and extra lenses. This is my favorite lens ever. It's a Super Beast. This is just a bunch of extra stuff. Look at this huge mess. This thing is crazy. This thing will actually let me mount an iPad on my camera so I can use it as a monitor. Of course, I've got one of the Leva Moons down here. This thing is amazing. Super hard to balance. Totally worth it. Before I get back to the bookshelf, this thing is amazing. This is a pocket slider from Edelkrone with some sort of head. I don't remember what that's called. Kind of twists around and moves all around. That is awesome. Use that for really smooth shots. You guys have seen lots of shots of that. Sitting on a Manfrotto tripod, which I use all the time. It's aluminum, so it's a little bit heavier than the carbon fiber one that I use the most. That's why I've got it mounted up with this slider right here. See, this is what I'm talking about. Just like random stuff in here, like an old mic. This is a clock that actually goes for like a whole year. There's also a lot of Apple products and boxes in here. This is a bunch of Apple Watch boxes, because, I don't know, it's just storage. This, you guys might remember if you're an old school subscriber, this was from the old set. So do we have any Andy Mineo fans in here that know what this is? There was no V in this thing, so I had to flip over an A. That's what that's all about. More Apple products. I think there's a Google Cardboard hanging out in the back. You guys have seen these candles sometimes. Burn those is from Huckberry. I got some Hue lights sitting in here, just kind of light things up. Some more prints from Huckberry. More boxes, pens, lights. And this is like an old laptop case or cover that I put a bunch of stickers on a long time, but I kind of like some of the stickers, so I kept it around. Steve Jobs biography, light box from the old studio, haven't changed it, so I guess it's gonna be #crispy forever. This couch is awesome. I got it for free because it was like a review thing, but it's from this company called Gray Cork, and they're not around anymore. All right, so right behind me is an autonomous standing desk. It's an all-white desk. I've got several of these around actually, but this one is the one that I use to shoot most of the top-down shots on just a white surface. So all the Unbelievably Useful series, you see the top-down shots, that's shot on this desk. So here's kind of a look at the top, and there's almost always a hint water in here. This is not an ad. I just love hint water. Drink water, not sugar. And here's some stuff that I just kind of use for production, like the zoom, or the drone, or this is a gimbal for my GH5. A couple of tools, like I use this to put on these plates. Everyone keeps asking about this stand. It's an iPhone stand, and it folds out, so it's really compact. It's from Canoe. I'll link it up down below. A couple of phones. This is the brand new OnePlus, and I'm just reviewing that. This is another iPhone. It's not my main phone, but I've got it rigged up for a Moment lens setup on there, and I actually use this to film. So you can see it's really rigged up just for being a camera. You guys see these plants on a lot of videos. These were from Crate & Barrel, I think, so you can't actually get these online anywhere that I know of. Right up here is a bunch of specialty papers that I just use to like change up the background, kind of like make stuff look different. So right now you're looking at the chair that I normally sit in when I'm doing A-roll or just talking to the camera. The camera sits here on the tripod. This is my carbon fiber tripod. This one I love, also Manfrotto. But yeah, it's looking through a ring light just because it's like really easy to light up that way. I don't have to worry about big boxy lights. I got this microphone set up and it's aimed right at me so it can get some crispy audio. I got a couple smart lights laying around. This is under the white desk, just kind of light up this paper. Here's another one behind where I sit. So over here, I've got an LG OLED TV with some nanoleaf lights. And you guys see this all the time. I either have like an animation going or I'll put up some daily tech videos. I just gotta say, this is a super impromptu tour, so I was not really planning on doing this right now. So sorry if it's awful, but hopefully it's cool. It gives you a look at the whole studio and where everything happens. This table down here is like one of my all-time favorite tables. It looks cool and it was only 50 bucks. So I'll make sure to link that up down below for you guys. And the TV is sitting on a mango wood console table, which I happen to like too. When it was delivered, it was all in one piece. So I didn't even have to put this thing together, which was awesome. By the way, Apple TV right here is what's powering all these animations and stuff. So over here, I've just got another table that I used to film on. This is from Amazon Handmade. I'll link it up down below. Super heavy. Very cool, comes in different styles. Sitting on top, I've got a mural digital art canvas, which is awesome. You guys have seen these in so many videos. I love these. Right next to that is the current home of the swinging stick sculpture from Iron Man 2, which everybody asks about. I'll make sure to link that up down below, with some more art from Huckberry. By the way, I've just got tripods sitting around everywhere. This is a monopod that I use all the time. I like this setup because I can stick something right here and then I can get all this stuff in the background over there, which is pretty cool. Over here, I've got another coffee table, which also came from Amazon Handmade with some art behind it. And this is where I can just put some products and kind of check them out. Now, right here is where I've got that overhead rig. So sometimes I'll stick this on the white desk over there. But right now it's rigged up over here. So yeah, it's cool. It helps me get some really great top-down shots. So stepping back, here's what the whole room looks like. You got the coffee table, you got this other desk, you got the bookshelves, you got the TV, you got the chair, you got the desk, and now let's go into the other space. Okay, so right here is just a bunch of storage. You're looking at stuff for an upcoming video. I don't want to show you what that is yet. I keep stuff from sponsors out here. Also stuff for giveaways, lots of giveaways coming up. So all this stuff is just on the outside of what I call the cube, which is the first space that I really filmed in. And you can just see there's just tons and tons of boxes out here. Right here, buried behind all the storage, where I used to keep track of all the subscribers when the channel was brand new. And this is the first 1,000 subscribers, which took me about 6 months or so to get. Inside the cube, it's kind of a mess. This is where I used to film. You guys probably remember some of this stuff if you're an older subscriber. Wow, and this hideous picture that somebody drew of me. So in this space, all the walls are either covered in this 3D tiling right here, which I actually put up by hand, I never painted, or in this acoustic foam, which is all over the place too, to help reduce the echo. There's all kinds of tape, like telling me where to set stuff up, but this is actually pretty cool. This is a green screen. So I actually haven't used this all that much. It's just kind of useful from time to time, I guess. It's actually made for gaming. Yeah, I haven't actually used this set for a while, which explains why it's so messy, but this guitar I keep around because it was one of the first free things I got to review back when I thought that was pretty cool still. And it let you plug in an iPhone or an iPod, and then it would light up and show you how to play. Anybody know what video this came from? This is like my very first Series 0 or original Apple Watch. This is like a random tungsten cube, which Huckberry sent me. Yeah, it's just really heavy metal and it dents everything that it touches. This is something my brother sent me and figured that I should definitely have on the set. Thank you. I don't even know what's in this. Whoa, it's like a treasure trove of old stuff. Old cameras, oh yeah. Does anybody remember the flip camera? This thing was awesome. All right, I'm not gonna bore you guys any further. That's kind of the setup right now. I did not show you my desk setup. Let me know if that's something that you're interested in, and I'll catch you in the next video. Later.